Guys, today I'm taking a look at a cool little projector from AAXA. Now, I'm a great fan of AAXA products, and if you're looking for a portable projector that does it all, we'll find out why this might just be the one for you, and it's coming right up. What's up YouTube? Dave here with Seen Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. We make lifestyle videos and all things tech, so if that's your kind of thing, then please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking on the bell icon so you could be notified of new videos. So guys, yes, this is the AAXA P7 Plus portable projector, and I've got to say, it's a pretty cool package. Now, I've reviewed a few AAXA products, and I have to say that the AAXA P400 has been my favorite to date. So I'll leave a card up here and you can see why. But this P7 Plus is a whole different beast with a tiny form factor, making it very easy to travel with, a near on 2-hour battery, wireless mirroring for your iOS and Android devices, 1080p native resolution, and a built-in app store. Yeah, a built-in app store. There's a lot to be said for this P7 Plus. Now, before we get into it, AAXA sent me the P7 Plus to review in exchange for my honest opinion. And guys, you know that whatever I review, you're always going to get my honest opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. So let's get this out of the box and see what we have. So guys, open up the box and we've got some paperwork. We've also got a very nicely laid out remote control. Definitely a step up on the P400's remote. Next, you've got a power adapter. Now, this does come with 3 different plug tops, but you know what? It would have been nice if we had some USB-C charging on. But with a 2 or 2.5 hour battery life, depending on what mode you run this in, you should get through a movie without the need to charge. Next up, we have a small flexi tripod stand. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to say you're probably going to need a different tripod to this. But you know what, guys? If it works for you, happy days. And lastly, guys, we have the P7 Plus itself. Now, the first thing to note, this P7 is a lot smaller than the P400. I mean, look at that. It's tiny, right? But it's every bit as well constructed. It really is. And you know what? Looking around, guys, it's solid. Now, on the front, you've got the lens. Turning it round to the back, and you've got a USB-A port, and you've got the HDMI input, and an IR port receiver, or an IR receiver. And you've got that DC power port and speaker. On the top, guys, you've got some touch controls that let you control this P7 Plus purely from the unit itself. And on the side, you've got some fans, or pretty much a fan in, fan out. And on the other side, guys, you've got a Type-C port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a micro SD card slot, and a focus wheel. Oh, and you've got a reset button as well. And lastly, on the bottom, you've got that 1/4-20 thread for a proper tripod. So guys, a few specs. Well, you know what? In boost mode, this little guy can get up to 550 lumens of brightness. Like I said, you're going to get a 2 to 2.5 hour battery, which, you know what, isn't bad at all. But remember, guys, if you need to preserve as much battery as you can, then know that you should probably run this in eco mode as boost mode. You kind of get 3 modes, eco, normal, and boost. But boost mode does give you the brightest, clearest picture, but it does come with a louder fan and will no doubt eat more battery. Also, guys, this little beauty is running Android 10 OS. You've also got built-in Bluetooth, which is a definite nice to have, as the speaker on the P7 Plus is clear, but it's pretty tinny sounding. I mean, what can you expect? It's a tiny speaker, right? So connecting this to some Bluetooth speakers is definitely the order of the day. Obviously, guys, you've got Wi-Fi connectivity, as not only is this used for mirroring, the P7, like I said, also has apps. Yeah, apps. But more on that in just a minute. Now, remember, this is portable. And not only that, but this tiny projector is just that, tiny. And like I said before, the P400 was small, but when you look at it again, tiny, right? But switching it on and look how sharp and bright the picture is. And this room is normal daylight. It's not lit or anything like that. It's not dark, it's just normal daylight. So in the dark, this is going to be a lot brighter. Now, looking through the menu, well, there's a lot going on here. You've got streaming services, which gives you exactly that. Some online streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime, and of course, YouTube. You also have your HDMI and USB inputs. So I've got this connected to a games console. And as you can see, all of the action is fast. There is no lag at all. Same for watching movies. This is being streamed via iOS using mirroring, which you can select for both Android and iOS. But look at the action. It's smooth and very, very watchable. Now back to that menu, and you have your Wi-Fi settings and the ability to work with and project documents. So that could be quite cool, right? If you go into meetings, you want to take a small projector with you, why not, right? You also have a built-in browser, which is a nice touch, and you have a bunch of projection settings, which includes choosing where you're projecting. So you can project from a table in front of you, or maybe you want to lie in bed and watch a movie or something like that. You can project on the ceiling. Well, you know what? Yeah, why not, right? You also have Bluetooth, like I said, so you can connect a keyboard and even those external speakers. And you know what? You also, if you want to be smashing out sounds of your favorite movie, then an external speaker is going to be pretty welcome. Now, guys, remember I said this P7 Plus has apps. Well, you know what? It does. And in fact, it has an app store. So you can go here and you know what? There are a bunch of things you can install. But I will say they're fairly limited. Even though this is running Android, the P7 Plus doesn't allow you to install all of the apps that you would be able to install under Android if you had an Android phone or tablet. It is limited. And it's almost like a cut down version of Android, which is a bit of a shame because the P7 Plus, it's a great little projector. And you know what? For me, I use an Amazon Fire Stick with the P400, and I thought having this P7 Plus would eradicate the need for that, but unfortunately not. Now, don't get me wrong, in terms of normal streaming apps, you know what, it's all there in the P7 Plus, but there are a few apps that I have on my Fire Stick that are simply not available for this device. So I'll have to continue using my trusty Fire Stick for now. And lastly, the one thing that isn't a showstopper at all, right? It's merely a personal observation for me, is that my P400 has been my absolute favorite projector for quite some time. Why? Well, it's kind of like a silly reason really, but the P400 is what's called a short throw projector, meaning quite simply that you can place the projector really close to the screen or wall or whatever, and you get a nice big picture. Traditionally, you'd have to have a set distance that you would place your projector from the screen, and if you want a big picture, you kind of have to move the projector further back. I mean, you can zoom out on some of these projectors, and definitely on this P7 Plus you can, but actually on this P7 Plus, I would have preferred the ability to zoom in, because short throw projectors can be inches from the screen to get a decent sized picture. Now, sadly for me, the P7 Plus isn't short throw. It's more standard. So my usage of the P400 at the end of my bed on a tripod, which is close to the screen and being short throw, works perfect for me. To do the same with the P7 Plus, it would be impossible as it's too close to the screen. The P7 Plus would need to be right near my ear to get the needed throw, and whilst that's good for the speaker, it's not good for the fan noise right in my ear, and there's nowhere to kind of put it. But as I said, that's just me, that's my usage, and for most, it is definitely not a problem. So guys, there you have it. If you are looking for a compact but very useful projector that you can easily carry to a friend's or even a business meeting, or you simply want something small but powerful in the home, then you know what? This AAXA P7 Plus has got it all. Yeah, I'd like to see some more Android support and some more powerful apps in the App Store, but you know what? I'm sure that these things are all imminently doable. And guys, for about $280 at the time of this video going live, it's a steal. I'll leave any product links and any further discounts in the description. And guys, if you have any comments or questions, then please leave them below. And guys, if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please subscribe and click on that bell icon to be notified of new videos. Thanks to you guys for watching, and thanks to AAXA for sending me this very capable projector to review. I'm Dave with Seen Through a Lens, and I will see you the next time. Bye for now.